All right. It's yeah. If you have a beefy computer, yeah. No, runpod's a website. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll set it up. That's how we're doing.
Good GPUs and easy installation for everything.
And it's
Meaning it's already installed in there. You don't need to do all the crap that it takes to install.
it takes like 5 seconds to set up.
Because setting up automatic 1111 or Comfy on your computer is like a pain in the ass. It is really really annoying.
Then you can use whatever. All right. Let's go. Let's start the presentation. Yeah, and also Discord and YouTube. So, I mean, first I always want to do some theory. So let me then do this. You got it. You got to do theory. First, some theory. Yeah, you got to do theory. So, I mean, you got to talk about stable diffusion and theory behind it because I think it's really cool. But yeah. So how does I'll extend this a little bit more. It's annoying on OBS. All right, that works. So yeah. So the way stable diffusion works is, let's say we have an image. So you have this image of a cat. And what you do is you add a little bit of noise to it. So there's just some noise, sample from a Gaussian distribution. So you just sample some noise. And you're basically corrupting the image in a way where you can reverse the corruption. So you're corrupting the image, and then you corrupt the image a little bit more. So this is t is equal to 2. And then you do this, say, 1,000 times or something like that. So you keep on adding noise, and eventually you end up with a completely corrupt image, which is the same as a Gaussian distribution. So yeah, all you're doing is corrupting the image, and this is easy. And the way you can reverse this is, since you know what noise you added, you can just subtract the noise, and that gives you the previous image. So going from this image, you add some noise from a Gaussian, and going from this image to this image, you subtract the noise.
So what do you mean in the first bullet point when you say?
We can easily ask some noise into the image.
All right.
So yeah, you know how you ask noise, right?
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, you haven't got to
No.
asking noise?
Not yet.
Well, this is how you ask noise.
Okay.
So you add noise. Yeah, you ask noise. And then I didn't have GPT check. You were supposed to.
Yeah, cry about it.
Was it generated by the bot?
Yeah, the Reddit bot generated this. My bad. Yeah, but yeah. So you add noise, and then you're going to train a model to remove the noise. So you train a model to predict the noise in the image at the time step that it's at. So in this case, the noise would just be the red dots. In this case, it would be the difference between the two. And so that's at a high level. I know it has like ODEs and stuff.
Text to image?
So the text will be here, but yeah, this is just if you just have the image. Text is easy to add in. You just add the text. You just condition it with text. We'll go over that more in the paper if you want. But yeah, basically you're just conditioning it on the text.
Like you have the cross attention stuff. That's what you end up doing.
So you have this like big unit, you have this model, and you can put like a module in there so that you feed in the text information. So a transformer module, you just put that in the unit, and it's there, and the model learns how to relate text to images to help it denoise the image.
There's this thing called Clip, which is trained by OpenAI, and it's basically like they trained it on like a massive amount of image tech pairs, so it can take images and take text and put it in like a common embedding space. So that's what like Stable Diffusion uses.
Yeah.
To do that conditioning.
But we'll talk more about that whenever we're for the paper reading. Yeah. So so this is what you do. You take the image, you give it to the model. So this is time step 1. So it's one previous time step, and this is the noise in the image at that time step. Yeah, and you feed the model in the time step as well as the text. So the text is like a picture of a cat, and then it gives you the noise, and that's all you're training it to do. Just normal MSE law. You're just training a model to give you the noise, and since it can give you the noise at any time step, you can easily reverse the process by saying, "Hey model, here's some noise," and then it says, this is the noise I think is in that image, and then you just remove it. As you can see, if the model predicts the noise well, then you can remove it from the image. So first, the training process. For the training process, you have some data set. Your data set consists of text and image pairs. So a picture of a cat, a valley, theme. You sample, so you sample the images and text. So in this case, it's a batch of 2. You add noise at various steps. So in this case, this is a very noisy image. It could be completely noise. It could be a little bit of noise. And you add it at some arbitrary step in the middle of the process, and you train the model to give you all the noise in them. So this is how you're training it. You're just giving it these images. You're adding some noise, and you're training it to predict the noise in the image. So assuming you've done this with like millions of images, you now have a model where you give it noise. So you sample just pure noise from a Gaussian. You give it to the model, and the model iteratively removes noise from the image one step at a time. And you result with that. You also feed in the text there, and that's how the conditioning works. So you feed in text, I guess, a picture of a sunflower, and that's how the model would generate that. It would find a relationship between the noise it's trying to remove and the text it's given. So it kind of guides it in a way. But all you're doing is doing the conditioning.
And just to be clear, so this process is stochastic, meaning it's randomized every time because this distribution at the beginning is random. So we'll see later, you can actually give, Stable Diffusion a set seed and it will generate the same image given the prompt is identical, right? So if you have those two things, then yeah, there's something called stochastic order differential equations, stochastic differential equations, which try to emulate this, but it's way worse. So people don't use that.
Well, you can think of it as we don't know what noise we're going to add, but once we know the noise we added, we know how to get back because you know the noise that was added. So you can you don't know how to add noise. You don't know what noise is going to be added, but you know what noise was added once you've added it, if that makes any sense. Anyways, runpod. If you're interested more in the theory, we got paper reading club. Yeah, so runpod. Let me make this smaller.
Yeah.
Make it. There we go.
H100 prices went off. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did.
What are they? It's $4.30. It used to be like a couple months ago. It was like 3.1. Like a little over $3.
Yeah, they've gone up. It's still the best. So
Some
yeah,
people use Vast, but
this is better. So yeah, go to runpod, and then go ahead and create an account, and then you probably want to add like $1 to it or something. And basically we're going to be renting a GPU. So if you just add $1, then that'll be enough for what we're doing. Yeah, and it's basically you get a whole hour. Minimum is 10.
Oh,
Did they change that?
yeah.
Didn't used to be.
be 5.
That's annoying.
One thing to note too with RunPod is they charge you a monthly fee, I think, for storage.
Oh
For
yeah, but you
storage,
can
yeah.
just delete that. That's not a big deal.
It's just that when you shut down your cluster, you think that you're not going to get charged. I lost all my credits that way. You have to actually delete it. So
Yeah,
terminating the instance doesn't save you from losing money. Yeah, you have to actually delete it.
Yeah, it's mainly a good way to get familiarized with these types of things. And for example, when you first use Stable Diffusion, there's a lot of stuff where you have to, download models and you have to know where to put them, and it's kind of annoying. And if you break it on your PC, then you basically have to fully reinstall, and it's a pain.
If it's $10, then I can Venmo you back and then charge that to AI Club. You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I can just charge that to the.
Yeah. The other thing too is if you really want to back up the stuff that you have run on RunPod, you can download it off of RunPod. So that's what I do sometimes. It's all down. I'll zip I have like a zip file I download from runpod, and every time I just upload it at the beginning of runpod, and then extract it. You can only do that.
I usually, yeah, I like for LLMs, I just upload it to Hugging Face. And then upload, and then that works, or like SCP with it
Yep.
and get it off there. Yeah. You're gonna run it, are you gonna run it locally?
Oh, I have one.
Yeah.
Locally, yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe the integration to this is easy because the local one I haven't figured out.
Yeah, this is so much.
Get the
easier.
files in the way I want it, and this I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
They have already modified that so that you can file change.
Probably.
Oh yeah. We've dealt. Yeah. Yeah. It's really annoying.
Yeah. All right. Let me know when everybody who wants or who's doing this has the head set up.
Maybe I grab a piece of pizza. Yeah.
These licenses.
Did you guys see the LM Studio thing like that?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's so good. It is. It's insane. LM Studio for running LLMs.
Oh no, I
F in the chat for Lang Chain.
Yeah, I saw it.
Dude, it's so good. It's finally everything I hoped for in a large language model software. You literally just pick it's like you paste in the Hugging Face link, it downloads everything.
Oh, that's
sets
awesome.
up
I
the
like that.
templates automatically. It uses that ramen of PPP, so like you'll use
Oh, along with
PPP layers
CPP
if
is
you want to. And then you can just host the server too. Like it's like one click and it'll on local host will open up a port that serves that thing with like the same format as the OpenAI API.
Yeah,
So it's like,
oh, that's awesome.
yeah, completions and check completions.
I gotta look at this.
Dude, it's actually really good. And it's like, you know, set up any sort of libraries or clone code.
That's awesome. You got it running? All right, cool. So yeah. Well, all right. Well, I guess we'll continue. So go to templates and then choose fast stable diffusion. Let me increase the. So go to templates, and then you want to choose the fast stable diffusion. Where is it? They get rid of it? There. Oh, there it is. I just can't read. Yeah. So what did I pick here? Let me increase the window. Yeah. So a 4000 should be good enough.
The main thing
Yeah.
picking a GPU is it doesn't really matter.
Or pick a 4500. The A4000 was being weird, so I'm gonna pick this one instead. But
Well,
I decently
The
choose.
main thing is just you want to have a lot of VRAM. So the VRAM number is kind of the only thing that matters.
Yeah. But also increase the disk size. So
Question?
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So you go to templates, or you pick this one, and then you go to previous generation, and then it's RTX A4500. No, just click deploy, and then we want to do customized deploy. And I'm gonna change this to 200, the disk space. And then set overrides. And then you just click continue to start it up and then deploy. And then it'll set it up. The fast stable diffusion sets it up in like 10 seconds. But if you use the other stable diffusion, that was probably the one you used. It's very slow.
It takes like a couple minutes. It's just annoying.
It was taking forever for me. It took like 10 minutes and it still didn't work. Yeah, so and just wait for it to like start up everything. Whenever you are killing it, you want to do stop and then trash. So you got to do stop twice. So, or else it'll keep charging you for the disk space, which isn't a lot, but it adds up over time.
I think it's just
That's
a
the
flat
source.
rate of like 10 or 20 bucks a month.
It's not. It depends on how much you requested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then you click connect, and then start web terminal. And once you have that, you can connect to the Jupyter Lab instance. And then you turn on dark mode, because that's important. Most important thing. Or else you'll be blind. If it loads.
I'm still like setting it up. So
Yeah.
Does this one not do automatic?
No, this is automatic. That's what we're using.
No.
This one.
Oh, I see.
You got that working?
Everything except for after the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it takes a sec.
How do you turn on dark mode? Is that
Settings, theme, and then dark mode.
Yeah.
As it should be. Why doesn't it start in dark mode? It should start in dark mode. So yeah, running Stable Diffusion. We're going to be using automatic 1111. So that's just one of the ways that's like one of the interfaces to use Stable Diffusion. They have some others here, but that's the easiest, and it has a lot. It's the easiest to do a lot with. So then you just click run all, and it'll run all the cells, normal Jupyter stuff. And yeah, you just wait for it to start up. They have some options in here. Force reinstall and stuff. I don't think any of these are needed at all. They have some like download links, but I'm going to show you how to download it not using those, because these would be annoying to use. I don't even know why you would use these.
probably make it really easy.
No, it makes it hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't install directly in there.
No, it doesn't. Is it good?
Yeah, I basically started.
Oh,
It'll be good.
yeah. It doesn't take that long to start up. It takes like a couple minutes. It
So in the
it took a lot less time. I was doing it earlier.
Yeah, sometimes some of the DPUs like they're in like Albania.
Yeah. So it like, takes forever.
That's like not even a joke. Like they're actually in like the Czech Republic.
Is it because of
I guess-
electricity pricing?
Hmm?
Probably.
Electricity pricing.
Yeah, yeah. They're like big warehouses in Czechia. It's kind of crazy. Like I got one in Slovakia before.
How do you know where they are?
Because I always check where it is. You can check. Oh, where is it?
Is it in the logs?
I forget where it is, but it should show up somewhere on here, like they usually show you. Let's see. Where is it? It used to be like literally right here. Romania.
Oh, Romania.
Also a common one. Andrew Tate.
Got it special.
Andrew Tate in Romania.
Yeah.
That's good for my brain too, actually. Imagine. I believe
I
that.
believe it. Yours taking a while too. It's running, right? Oh, faster than mine.
Wow.
Yeah, this is really slow. I believe in you.
Install, but the problem with install, since it's so small, I think it's not bad at all. So pretty much every file that they have, like and then
install the extension.
There's no extensions. It's just taking forever.
What is he doing control?
I don't know.
CNET none. It definitely says cloning into. It means cloning.
Is there?
You can check on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not one. It's the 12 one.
So small.
Should be able to. So Stable Diffusion would be one.
No. Oh.
Yep, there. Extension.
No.
Oh,
Nothing.
that's it. It's stupid. It's cloning it right now.
Yeah, I don't know why it's cloning it. It is.
Because it installs the extension. You didn't have to. I mean, it just does it now.
Yeah, it's just doing it. It's doing it. Did yours finish up? It's still going? Yeah, mine's still going. I don't know why it is. It's just cloning all the.
Control.
So the guy created a repo that's the interface, and it's cloning the repo to the machine. But it's also downloading the models, which are kind of big. Yeah, it's just downloading it onto the machine, and you can like they're open source, so you can get them from like Hugging Face. So just,
AI. Yeah.
is it? Well, most of them are from Civic,
Yeah.
but the base ones are Hugging Face.
Yeah, the base, so like the stability AI, based all the social words is
Yeah.
they have like down all the crap. Them are anime.
Like I look at the piece in the plan.
That's all I need in my life.
So this is like a general model that's they train it on everything. That's what we're gonna use. Literally like everything. Yeah.
All types of images. Giant corpuses.
Why is this?
If you're interested, you can look up SDXL stability AI. They have like papers on it, and they have a pretty good lot of blog posts that explains it. There's
Oh, yeah.
many-
I could send you.
many-
I could send you some good models. I got you.
Yeah, I think this came in like ago. I don't know if it's bad.
Yeah, that one was bad. That one was trash. We tried counterfeit XL and it was garbage, but it used to be the go-to one. Like, hurry up.
Really good one for your life.
What are you doing?
I know Dream Shaper is really good.
Dream Shaper. Well, anime art. Anime art.
No, not like in the legal thing. Like it's called the model is literally called counterfeit.
Yeah.
Well, XL. Like I said,
So there's Stable Diffusion and then there's Stable Diffusion XL, which was like the second version basically.
they're basically the
Oh,
same.
finally it said something. No way.
I have the same idea though. Like technically they would be the one.
I don't care.
And then
Those don't count.
And then
Stable Diffusion 2 was not Stable Diffusion 2.
yeah,
That was not the second
the
version.
only ones that matter is 1.5 and XL.
It was not. It wasn't good.
Yeah, and then they came out with 1.5 after too. I found it so funny. Their naming conventions are really wacky.
Did they have a Stable Diffusion 2 paper?
I don't even know. I think it was literally just like Stable Diffusion 1.
Okay.
With more images.
Finally finished. Is you're still running? Yeah. It's probably stuck on this one. The control net.
Yeah,
Is that what
because
it's stuck on?
takes a while to
The next one? Oh, if it's there, then it ran.
Is it
Yeah, it's finished. Oh, then yeah, you're good. So you click on this link here. I
think here they set it to connect to anywhere, but you have to like make it durable to install. Just be that. You
can't really see the slides, but that's fine.
Oh, you should be good now.
Yeah. Click this link here. Yeah, then it pops up the interface as you can see here. Yeah. So then let's just create a cat. So cat. So this top box here is the positive. Hey, thanks for coming. Yeah. Yeah, let me do that. Let's put it up there. So, yeah, cat lying in the. What did I put? I put cat lying down in a grassy field. Yeah, deformed. What did I put? I put deformed and ugly. All right, so this top box is what you want, and the bottom box is what you don't want. So we also have to change a few things. So change, once you have that written down, you have to change some parameters. So change this one. Oh wait, they changed it.
Yeah, so that's on the top now.
No, they used to start with Euler A.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they changed that. So this should say DPM plus 2M Keras. Yeah.
The four top ones are.
And then you want this to be 35 sampling steps. Then we want to make the image 1024 by 1024. Around this shape is kind of good. And then I'm going to make this 8 CFG scale. And then click generate, and it should generate an image of a cat. And then we'll go through this one. Yeah. Hold up. I have a slide on that. All right, cool. It actually generates the cat. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know once you got that. Just that one.
So yeah, the top four when you do it are going to be the best ones.
Yeah.
BPM was good.
Well, no. The others suck. I don't even know. Like this one is not as good.
So the reason why the other ones are bad, like you'll probably see that there's a DPM plus 3M. You might be thinking
That's good.
it's better because it's incremented one more time, but it's not better, and there are reasons why, but we're probably not going to get into them because it's a lengthy ODE talk.
I do not want to talk about ODEs and FGs. Yeah. No. The best one is just the top one. So you got your picture of a cat. Nice. I just don't like that cat.
Better neck.
All right. So
I like the face. Yeah.
Right.
Like its head is yeah. I think its head is
So let's just the parameters here. So the top one is the top box is the that's the positive prompt. Bottom prompt or the bottom box is the negative prompt. And then yeah, like we were saying, these are the samplers. I assume. Yeah, sampling steps. The more sampling steps you have, the more the ODE solver goes at it. So it can generate better quality images, but if you have it too high, then it takes forever, and sometimes it oversolves and it has too much detail, and it looks bad. 1024 by 1024. That's just changing the dimensions, and this does actually matter. So if you change this to like a portrait, it could generate in this case it's a cat, but if you had something else, it could generate a portrait instead of like a scene. If you have it really wide, it could generate a scene. CFG scale, that's how much does it follow your prompt versus how creative is it. If you have this really high, it'll follow your prompt exactly to a detriment. If you have this really low, it'll be too creative. So
Max out CFG and show us what he does.
yeah,
Usually just gets like a Thatcher and
yeah, it follows.
Once you click it, it just doesn't say, "Hey, I'm going." It just you have to hope it.
Yeah, but now the notebook is not.
It just isn't doing it. I'm just gonna generate another. All right, let's try this. Did it actually do good with 30 steps or with 30 18? Yeah, well, getting like above 20, it's really bad. I think it died. Usually it takes longer to die. Okay. This session is just terrible. The one I have, it's slow, takes forever, dies. True.
Usually the cookie and if you want it to be kind of follows your prompts, and but might be more, like a little more stuff. Then you can make it higher.
Well, it's basically how much does it follow your prompt versus how creative is it. If you have it low, it won't follow your prompt very much, but it'll be very creative. And if you have it really high, then it'll follow your prompt. Yeah, I have no idea. This is a terrible session.
Think for a second.
Kind of sad.
Ultimately, how do you do this in practice?
I don't know.
You want to work? It would be fantastic. Oh, nice, it worked. Okay.
Yeah, it's faster. Crazy.
Yeah, it follows it. All right, so we got that generated. It's actually working. So let's get a model from Civit. So this is just showing you like how you could download another model and throw it in here. So did I put in here? Yeah. So go back to the Jupyter notebook and let's open up a terminal. Terminal open. I believe in this session. I hope it downloads. And let me send this in the chat. So I'm gonna send this in Discord, and just copy and paste this. Yeah, just throw it in chat. Wait, did it take forever?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so what I just sent, just go ahead and why is this one so bad? It's like the worst session I've ever had. Oh my god, this is gonna take so long. Oh no, actually it's going. Yeah. Just paste that, throw it in terminal, and hopefully it downloads it to the right place. It should.
Yeah, I was wondering. Instead of AI.
Oh no, I'm not opening Civit. You think I'm opening Civit?
Yeah,
right there is W.
Honestly, yeah.
Absolutely not. Trust me, I created this.
Don't.
I created this W.
It's still bad, but it's way worse if you log in. It's way worse.
I created the wget command just so I didn't have to do that. Yeah, paste that in. No, not the Discord link. The entire wget command. See, up here. Yeah, what I have on the top, and then you just paste that into the terminal, and then it should put that in the proper directory. What did I have? While that's going, we can talk about, I guess, editing images and stuff. So while that's going, we can just change back to here. And yeah, this is a good image. So if you got like a good image, you can like edit it to change some features of it. So do you have like a good image? Good enough image. Is it a cat? Okay. Yeah, so you click this button down here, this picture looking button. And this will send it to image. And what I did is I put dog, and that looked bad. So instead I'm gonna put fat cat lying down in a grassy field. And what this will do is it'll take your image and it'll kind of change it a little bit to so it takes what you have and it doesn't generate a completely new image of a fat cat. It takes what you have and transforms it into a fat cat.
Doesn't it add a bunch of noise to the image?
Yeah. So what it actually does is it adds noise to the image, and then it adds enough noise so that it looks so that the original image is still there, but enough of it is removed so that it can generate a fat cat instead. So it's somewhere in the middle of the diffusing process.
Well, you can set how far in the diffusing process it is. So there's a denoising scale. Usually it's at
Yeah.
0.7. Let's see, 0.7. No, 0.75. And that's
Um,
basically like how much noise you're adding back to it. So it still is gonna have the structure of the image, but then it's gonna have all this noise that it can make some, guesses about and change a little bit about it.
Can it like work? What the hell? Okay, well, usually it generates a picture of a fat cat. You know, whatever. Slide time.
Yeah, I mean the slides do have all the stuff anyway, so
Throw that in the middle. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so I changed this to 10.8. I'm going to increase that a little bit more. We do not need. If you get a bad session, then just kill it and get another on. I'm not going to do that because it takes a while. But yeah, I set the CFG scale to 10 and denoising strength to 0.8. So what this means is, so a higher denoising scale means that it will add more noise to the image. So that means that it won't follow your original image as much. So if you have a denoising strength of 1, then it'll be a completely new image. And if you have a denoising strength of 0, then it'll give you the exact same image. So having a high denoising strength basically follows your image less, and having a low denoising strength follows it more. So this is just something you might want to play around with. And then CFG scale, talked about earlier. How much does it follow your prompt versus how much is it creative? I usually like this to be higher. And yeah, I mean, this one looked pretty good. It generated a fat cat, and it followed what I had.
Is there any reason why you never increase the batch size?
Oh no, no. You want to increase batch size, not batch count. Batch count sucks.
so that's gonna give you more
Yeah.
images.
I got the name.
Yeah. I don't even know why you would use batch count. It's like useless.
The batch count, what they do is like it does the thing many times, and then it just takes the best one, and they use an image scorer for that. I think it's called image reward. They use. It's not really worth your time
The
because
hell
you're
was-
throwing away a lot of stuff. For something that is arguably
It's not gonna be much
not going to
better.
be either not going to be better, or it might even be worse because you don't know how the scorer is actually scoring things. So yeah, I would definitely recommend just doing just the increasing the batch size if you're interested in that, and then just looking at them, and then visually telling deciding if it's better or not.
Also, I understand the batch count is parallel, so it'll
Is
eat
it?
up your memory.
Is batch count parallel? I know batch
it's
size
not
is.
all parallel.
Yeah.
It's way slower.
Yeah, I don't think batch
Um,
count is parallel. Batch size.
They
is.
might have updated to make it like parallel, but it's still
Last time I used it
on
was.
one GPU. Last time I used it, yeah.
No,
But
meaning parallel isn't bad. It's
No, so batch size does that, but it generates 4 images at the same time. And it does that in parallel. But batch count does it sequentially, I'm pretty sure. Well, batch size is good because
The batch count.
yeah, batch count sucks.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
batch size is good because you generate 4 images at the same time.
they might have updated it.
So you want to like increase that so it just doesn't hit your GPU limit because it's faster to generate 2 images at the same time, assuming you have the RAM, than it is to generate 1 image and then another image because of matrix multiplication and how that's implemented.
Because you can get GPUs with stored in
So like you want that to be 1 if you don't have a very good GPU, but
how much
I think it was 16. It was pretty good. Yeah. And also I have the seeds in here in case you want to generate them. So the same images I have.
Like if I
Well, that's what
No, batch count is just stupid. No, batch count isn't parallel. Batch size is parallel. The best one according to it. Just stupid. Then do two, 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 and two.
Usually you don't do like. Usually when you're prompt engineering, you don't just like do 8. I usually do one at a time.
Using the metric, you don't know, and is stupid.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't defend batch count. Good, it shouldn't be there. Yeah, important setting. It shouldn't exist. Yeah, CFG scale and denoising strength. We already talked about this. Yeah, so in painting, so this is if you want to change like a specific part of the image. So in this case, I'm gonna change it to so you click the button down at the bottom here. So this is in image to image, and you just click this little button down here. You already have the cat in image to image. And then you change, I'm gonna change this to light blue eyes. So I add this part here to the prompt, just light blue eyes. And I'm going to draw a mask over the cat. And whenever I click generate, then it generates a cat with light blue eyes. It actually does a pretty good job. The seed is also there if you want to try that.
What you want to replace, you're supposed to put.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That's why I didn't just put light blue eyes. I put light blue eyes and I kept the old photo. Or I kept the old part. I didn't just usually you want to keep the old thing and then add on to it, or maybe remove a few things. But usually you want to keep the old prompt and add on to it. But yeah, basically
A super long prompt, and sometimes you can use some stuff that's
not needed.
like style, but you want to keep like content. So maybe you could like say cat and feet.
Yeah. But basically all it's doing is it takes your entire image and it's just taking the parts that you masked, the eyes in this case, and it changes those. So it basically adds noise to that and it removes the noise to generate this. It removes the noise with different conditioning. Yeah, so there's more stuff I wanted to show off, but the interface isn't working.
I wonder if it finally finished.
I'm curious. Let's see. No, it did not. Oh, wait, I do have my session up. We're good.
We can.
Yeah, I know. Hold up. It has a waifu on it.
Extremely vague.
I can't use a session that's already on there.
Is this from the terminal?
This is on my PC. Right. Let me.
Oh, you can just like that.
Can I like get this? Not working. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna.
A white club and a cat punch.
Yeah, I was gonna. I would totally do that.
Yeah, I know you.
It should be yeah, you should have Dream Shaper now, and then you click that, and then it loads that model. It's just a different type of model. Like so it's trained on different data. I don't know. What is Dream Shaper?
It's fun animated images and like realistic looking images, but they're not super realistic. It's more like anime looking realistic images that makes
Well, so like if you generate the picture of the cat again, it actually looks. I thought it looked better. Yeah, those are cool.
Let's say that there's like good content style.
Yeah.
So Civet is like a website for other Civet fusion models. They also have the Civet fusion words.
All right, let's get the fat.
You can download different versions of this distribution. You can find two don't show it or there's or what was that? What did he say? It's creation goes in here.
Yes, that is a fat cat. Yeah.
Can you send it to image it and then I want to see if it will make it look like Garfield?
Good idea. Good idea.
Were you trying to do QR code stuff?
Yeah, that was what the at the front. I had a working QR code. You see it?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah. There you go.